Okay, scan in the group.
I love that. Alright. How many of you know someone who texts and drives at the same time? Pretty sure most of you guys do. I'm here to encourage you to take a stand and ban all states of texting and driving at the same time. Some states have already made it illegal, but not all states are illegal just yet. So texting and driving has become like one of the main reasons why we have accidents today. I'm going to give you 4 reasons why we should ban texting and driving in all states. I'm first going to start off with risks caused by texting and driving. First, I'm going to tell you about the risk that is caused for you. When you text and drive, it's like you're driving blindfolded. When you're texting and driving, even if you're looking down and up at the same time, those 2 seconds that you're looking down at your text message, anything can happen in those 2 seconds. When you text and drive, you also have less control when you're driving with one hand. Many people drive with one hand anyhow, even if they're not texting. But if you're texting and you're driving with one hand, it has a greater risk at causing accidents than it does with just one hand and focusing on the road. Distraction is a main cause of deaths. You may be able to multitask at home, feeding a baby, going to the bathroom, brushing your hair all at the same time, but when you're driving, it's different to multitask. You're paying way too much attention to your phone because you're listening to alerts, you're opening applications to get to certain places, your email, anything, and that's just way too much focus on your phone that you can cause an accident, get in any kind of accident. Distracted drivers contribute up to 8,000 deaths a day, and that's a lot of people dying a day just because you're being distracted during your driving. And that's from the AAA Foundation. 57% of drivers say that they rate themselves as a better driver than the average driver. So more than half the population think they drive better than the average driver, says Harris poll. I'm going to tell you about the risk that you cause others while you're texting and driving. One of the risks, or the greatest risk that you should think about is your children while you're driving and texting at the same time. You do not want to get in an accident and have your child be in that accident with you. Because, I mean, that's, I don't know. You just don't want your child dying just because you're texting and driving. That's just stupid. Okay, and driving and texting also has a risk toward others as well. 49% of adults have said that they were a passenger in a car with someone that texts, and that's almost half the population that say that they're a passenger in a car with the driver texting. 36% teenagers say they were involved in a near-death crash due to someone texting or themselves texting. It also, texting and driving, you can run into a pedestrian as well. So, in that 2 seconds you're looking down, texting, anyone could walk out in front of you and you're not noticing that 2 seconds someone texting, someone walking out in front of you, and you can crash right into them. Or if someone's slammed on their brakes, you can just run right into them. I'm going to tell you the effects that researchers have shown ways that texting and driving can affect your body. Researchers have shown that your reaction time is slower, but it slows 3 to 4 seconds more at times when you're driving and texting. So if you're texting and driving and someone slams on their brake in front of you, it'll take you 3 to 4 seconds to even get that in your mind that you need to slow down too. So it lowers your reaction time by 3 to 4 seconds. Ray LaHood has stated that if you look at a text message for a few seconds going 55 miles per hour, you travel the whole distance of a football field while you're not focused on the road. So a football field is pretty big, and anything could happen between one goal to another goal in a few seconds that you're texting and driving. It also impairs your ability to stay in one lane for at a constant speed because you're texting and driving and you're not aware of what lane you're in. Now I'm going to tell you about the influences caused by texting and driving. If you have children that are in the back seat while you're texting and driving, it also shows them that it is okay to do. I mean, if you're texting and driving and your children are in the back, they're just going to grow up thinking that it's okay that they can text and drive as well. And I'm pretty sure you don't want to think about your children texting while they're driving out to, I don't know, to friends' houses or anything, because then you're just focused on accidents that they can be involved in or anything else. 55% of teens agree that it is easy to drive and text at the same time. So more than half the population of teens think that it's okay to do and that it's easy to text and drive at the same time. Half the drivers between ages 16 and 24 say that they text compared to 22% of drivers between the ages 33 and 44. And so that says that teenagers text more than older adults. Okay, so to conclude this all, texting is a problem when it comes to driving. Many things happen when you're texting and driving, and I've given you 4 reasons caused by that this has been caused. It's due to, it affects yourself, puts your children and others at risk. It affects your bodies in ways you have never known, and it also influences children and other people that it is okay to do. So I think we should take a stand and ban this from all the states, not just a few, but all the states. Sign a petition, motivate others to join our group, and let's make this happen. Thank you.